Hello, here it's Hugh Healer in Doncaster, and we've got a pair of tricker boots here that have come in for stretching. Now, really, I don't think these probably want stretching. I think what the customer is struggling with is the leather is quite tough, and it really does feel quite tough. Don't they look unloved? A really quick, nice layer of polish, and they'd come up lovely. They would. Look at all these edges here. So they do look a little bit unloved. They've been brought in for stretching, but I'm sure it's just, what can you do? Well, you can, first of all, wear them. Wear them where you can to get the leather to soften up. These do feel, to be honest, they do feel a little bit tough. There is some sprays out there. This is a stretcher spray. We have it in a big spray thing here for putting on the shoes that we stretch. And this does soften them up a little bit, but you've got to be wearing the shoes when you put this on. So with this, you put a little bit inside and you spray a little bit on there. Look, just have a look, and you see how straight away this stretcher spray gets into the leather. You see where it's gone dark and it's got in. On the other hand, this is just water that we use sometimes, and you put your water on and look at the water. See how it just runs off? Yeah, so you have to just work that into the leather a little bit. Sometimes I will even put a damp cloth over them, an old tea towel or something that's been soaked in water, and leave it on there for it to get into the leather. So the stretcher spray gets straight in there. This is brilliant stuff. If your boots are too hard, they're rubbing a little bit, give them a good spray of this and then get wearing them straight away. And when I mean a good spray, absolutely drowned it. If you can't do that, if you want to try something else, you've got to get the water in. Now, like I said, the water runs off. You can just see here, see where it's going dark there, where the water's starting to get into the leather. Whereas the stretcher spray, it just gets straight in and away you go. And that is just, you know, on these boots, a bit of tough leather. If the edge of the boot is catching you, just sit there while you're watching telly and just fold the edges over. Yep, see the, yep, fold the edges over like that, and just very quickly, see how you've got that there? Now it's just leaning away from you, you can stop it. If it's down here, you get something like a screwdriver, and you get the handle of the screwdriver and you can put it inside the shoe, wet it with the stretcher spray first, or wet it with water if you can't get any of that, and work at it a little bit, and you can make that leather relax. And I know sometimes people get a new pair of shoes and they get so frustrated. They come back to us, you know, the shoes are no good, the shoes are something wrong. There's nothing wrong with the shoes. You've just got to bed them in nice and slowly. Never ever get a pair of new shoes and have a full day out in them around London, or I'm going to the races in my new shoes. Get them bedded in first, because they will rub you and cause you problems. Okay, so this is us at the Shoe Healer today. That's what I'm on with. Just come round here a little bit if you will. We've got some jobs lined up here, some trickers, beautiful old trickers there, look, having some backliners in there. They'd worn out. We'd just done a video on backliners. A pair of boots there having the backlines in, just waiting to be stitched in and trimmed off on these shoes. Further down here, we have some lovely old Joseph Cheaneys, and we know they're old because they're canvas lined inside, and the canvas lining on all of these shoes, and they are old shoes, has started to wear away. Can you just have a look there? Look, can you see that lining? Yeah, that's what it's like on all of the shoes. But he's not bothering the chap, and he's had these, you know, 15 years or more. Had quite a few repairs done on them at the factory. They've just got so old now, he's having them done with us, so they're all waiting to go on there. That's look at that day-night sole. You know it's gone because it's just so soft in the middle. You can feel that really, really soft in the middle. A beautiful old pair of trickers. We know they're old because they're unlined at the front, but look at those, they are lovely. Now, how old will they be? These could be 30 years old. Could be older. They've had a repair at some time, these Paul, haven't they? I think we've got two lots of stitches in there. Oh no, that's just one. That is from original. Now look here, look, the leather over the time has shrunk back, and can you see that movement
there? Is that coming across there? The movement where the stitching's gone loose, and we can get that leather to move it.
So all I can get my fingers in there, just about. And another pair of tricker boots here. These are just having a cover sole, a taupey cover sole over the top. Now, this boot here, I noticed on this boot here, Paul, just come and have a quick look at this. We've got this little gap here. Look at that there, look. What do we do about that? Can you see that? Is that coming across on the video?
I'll just get a glue brush inside it and nail it from inside.
Glue brush, one rivet inside. Now, it's not an issue.
Probably run out at the machine, at the factory, so
Yeah.
that nail might be missing.
Heel
Whereas
stacks.
there's still probably 10, 12, 14 in there.
That heel stack's not coming off.
No way.
It's riveted. It's riveted around here, and because it's riveted quite far in, and like Paul says, it might not be riveted all the way down here, and it's just got a little bit of movement. But the pressure on it is down. It's down when you're walking on it, so it's not going to come off. It's not. You know, we see that quite a bit on some boots, and nothing to worry about. Lovely old pair of Cheaneys. In fact, no, not old, new, brand new. What am I saying? Lovely boot there. Having a commando unit fitted to those, and then another pair of trickers here, brand new trickers, having a strip down. Do we know what these are going to?
Red
Ridgeway, are they?
Ridgeway.
Yeah,
Brass,
lovely.
Speed ups.
Mixed boots in the corner. I'll get to those at some point.
Show you them, they are on the way.
Yep, and over here another pair of lovely old trickers. Had a commando unit, so they're just waiting for a clean up. Look at the lovely stitching and all the heel stack there to be stained up. This is a strange one. Craft and Glory.
From Australia.
From Australia, yeah?
2 separate pairs coming.
Right. Oh, you've got 2 pairs in, yeah?
2 separate customers yesterday from Australia.
Right, lovely. And this has had a strip down. What was on it? Is it just leather?
Just like a rubber sole, I think.
Yeah. Right, okay. Had a strip down and a full rebuild.
Oh no, it had a wedge on it, sorry. It had
A wedge, a
yeah.
wedge sole.
Like
right.
a creamy wedge. You know,
And
like
what's the
that.
construction like?
I've seen worse. Seen worse.
Right, okay, but they weren't expensive, and they feel quite good. The leather is going to take a bit of bedding in.
This one had me for at first. I thought it would do well to, but
It's not
yeah,
fashion.
Not well to.
Not well, yeah.
He's had a microfoam.
What was
sole.
on it?
It was like just a rubber sole with not a commando tread, but a really light sort of commando tread.
Right.
You know, like a fashion sort of tread.
Yeah. Oh yes, I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But
Very
it
much
was-
like a commando sole, but a lightweight, and he'd worn it
Yeah.
down, not completely out, but
But
he'd worn
with
it.
a solid rubber, which made
Yeah.
it a lot heavier than what it is now.
You'll
with
be
a
able to go
microphone.
jogging in those now, yeah. When we look inside this Craft and Glory here, look, you see that insole, and can you see the biro marks where the insole's been cut out? And there's a few staples in there. The staples are put in when the shoe's being lasted, and it holds the leather and everything in place until the welt goes on, and then they're stitched on. These were Goodyear welted, aren't they? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And we had a look at the price of these, and they're really quite reasonable. They look gorgeous. They really do. Definitely look better now for that full Ridgeway sole unit on, and they feel good. A bit of a bargain they are, I think. Yeah. And then this other one, what's this one again? Then it's custom made, is it? Maybe he got his name inside there. Yeah. Lovely shoe again from the same company. You say, yeah?
No.
No.
From Australia, a separate customer from
Oh right.
Australia.
I thought you were telling me it was the same company.
No, there's 2 different customers.
We won't bother cutting that out, we'll just plough on. Lovely pair of Joseph Cheaney. Look at that sole on there. Don't pull faces. That's beautiful. I like that.
I did phone Sean and I says, this green sole, Sean. I says, do you want me to send you a phone? No, it'll be fine. Put it on.
Green stitching and
So-
that green sole. He likes something a little bit different.
Look at the
I
stitching.
can't wait to see his unveiling.
Look at that. Yeah.
His eyebrows are going to go up or very up.
Yeah, we don't upset Sean. Sean's got a brewery, so he's
Oh no,
number one.
he's
Number
my
one
main
customer.
man.
And then over here, a pair of Aldens boots. Again, lovely looking boots. I'm not a big fan of this sole. You'll see on some of our videos where we whip this chunky. I mean, God knows that will last. That will last, won't it? It's having a wedge, it says on there.
Oh, the Vibram 2060 Sahara.
Yeah, so the wedge sole's going on there. Beautiful uppers, beautiful lining. Just that rubber sole is a little bit. Anything else? Just to. No, that's it. That's what we're on with. Of course, Louboutins. We're always doing the red soles on the Louboutins. Red Wings have had the Christie sole on.
Christie on them.
You know, do you take more of these off and fit other units, or are you now starting to take more units off and fit the...
The people are tending to go for that Christie one because you get the Red Wing look, but you get the lightness and the spongy comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, game changer.
Lovely. A pair of cowboy boots. What are you doing with these? Or are they yours?
Just heels on my motorbike. Heels and toe pieces.
Right, lovely.
Try to change gears.
Just another day at the shoe healer here in Doncaster.